Chapter 46. The Plan. No one expected the Dragon Federation's response to be so resolute, because the Federation was now facing the world's #1 superpower. Simultaneously, this news was blowing up across the internet. Doyo user, no regrets in this life, entering Huaxia. In the next life, I'll still be born in a flower-planting family. Slowhand user, the Federation is no longer the Federation that everyone can step on. Iceberg short video. No one can arbitrarily bully our dignity. Shrimp user. As soon as Whitestone took office, such a big thing happened. Obviously not a whim. According to my analysis, this is a premeditated conspiracy. Imperialism's desire to destroy us is unending. Maybe even this global anomaly is a collaboration between Whitestone and aliens. The user is suspected of spreading superstition and false information. The account has been banned from posting. Oh damn. The speed of banning accounts into the blacklist is getting faster and faster. Emotions were running high on the internet, opinions flooding in from all sides. But regardless of the platform or the speaker, the central theme of their expressions was remarkably unified. Just like General Hawk's statement, not a single inch of land will be given up, no negotiations refused. If you want war, then war it shall be. The high-spirited will of the Dragon Federation's entire nation mobilizing for war spread through the internet and reached the European Union delegation. On the coastline, the EU delegation led by Charles hesitated. Even as powerful as the European Union was, they did not dare to rashly declare war on the Dragon Federation. As some netizens put it, the Dragon Federation was no longer the weak country that everyone could bully in the past. After a quick discussion, Charles spoke, requesting General Hawk to give him some time. Within 24 hours, he would report to the EU Parliament and await their instructions. But General Hawk showed no mercy and issued an ultimatum. If within 10 minutes any EU warship remained in the Dragon Federation waters, the Dragon Federation's nuclear submarines would launch a devastating strike against the EU fleet until the last invader was eliminated. As if to confirm General Hawk's words, near the EU fleet, the sea churned violently. Several the Dragon Federation-flagged nuclear submarines surfaced, their gun barrels cold and already aimed at the EU ships. This was the Dragon Federation's waters, where its military power far surpassed that of the EU. If they truly engaged in combat, the outcome would be beyond doubt. Within 10 minutes at most, the EU fleet would be completely annihilated. Leading his fleet to the Dragon Federation's waters was originally intended as a demonstration for Charles, but now, it was clear his objective could no longer be achieved. After about 3 minutes of emergency deliberation, under the gaze of the entire world, the EU reluctantly chose to compromise. 10 minutes later, those ships bearing the Eagle flag slinked out of the Dragon Federation's waters, leaving only a few disheveled silhouettes. At this moment, the whole country erupted in cheers. Hiroshi, sitting in front of the television, also breathed a sigh of relief. No one liked war. Although the Dragon Federation soldiers were not afraid of war, they were not violent maniacs either. Peace was what everyone desired. It seems like the world is really about to change. Hiroshi took a deep breath. Although this incident was resolved peacefully this time, there would come a day when war would truly break out. That was an inevitable fact. As food resources continued to dwindle, the world's superpowers would inevitably wage war to eliminate others and seize their survival resources. Just like the marauding food bandits roaming the town now, their nature was essentially the same. Food supplies have not been fully depleted so far, and major countries still have military food reserves. But if the second cataclysm arrives 20 days later, and the rivers and lakes disappear from Earth, that will be the most disastrous. Hiroshi frowned. Industries powered by hydropower are too many. Electricity generation, transportation, military. Once hydropower is gone, all of these will be affected. By then, perhaps the European Union, backed by the resources of the Pacific, will go completely insane within 3 months, bankrupting a large number of industries and behaving like a rabid dog biting randomly around the world. Hiroshi pondered this issue seriously. He felt it necessary to prepare in advance for this matter. But right now, he should be considering another issue. Although the European Union failed at the border, The Dragon Federation would definitely increase its border defenses from now on. Just now, General Hawk also declared on television that, in the short term, the military and police mobilized from all over would not leave the coastline. This decision not only deterred the European Union, but also meant that the number of military and police officers in urban areas would decrease, and the level of control would not be as strong as before. Just like in South City now. With a population of 400,000, the city originally had 3,000 military and police officers. But since last night's mobilization, there were now fewer than 500 military and police officers in the entire South City. And this situation would probably continue for a long time. With fewer military and police control, those demons and monsters lurking among the people would probably start causing trouble. In the coming period, South City would face its most chaotic times. He should first deal with the group of food bandits currently roaming in South City. I wonder how Jimmy is progressing with gathering people. If it weren't for the astonishing combat skills of level 2 or above battle warriors being too eye-catching, Hiroshi wouldn't want to expose his cards so early. With just those 5 adult-level battle warriors, if they ambushed properly, there was a 50% chance they could wipe out those tough bandits. But Hiroshi didn't want to bet on that 50% chance. The danger posed by the bandits to the residents of the town wasn't just about him. So he didn't want to take on the entire danger for everyone as an anonymous hero. Moreover, Hiroshi also wanted to use this matter to establish his prestige in town. At this moment, the aroma of meat drifted in from the kitchen. The chicken had been stewing for half an hour, and its unique aroma was beginning to permeate. Wow, it smells so good. 2 hours later, the chicken was fully stewed. Hiroshi carried the clay pot to the dining table, lifted the lid, and an extremely rich aroma instantly filled the room. The chicken soup had a golden sheen, with shiitake mushrooms, wolfberries, and cut pieces of corn floating on top. Hiroshi scooped up a spoonful of soup and tasted it. Instantly, his taste buds exploded as the flavors of various ingredients mixed together, creating an unparalleled delicacy. Hiroshi was willing to bet that this was the most delicious chicken soup he had ever tasted in his life. A pot of delicious chicken soup. Ingredients: level 2 chicken meat, level 2 corn, shiitake mushrooms, wolfberries. Taste: 4. After consumption, +5 stamina, +5 satiety. Physique optimization, removes negative statuses, hunger, and cold. Explanation: its aroma surpasses all foods you've ever eaten. Superior ingredients combined with skillful cooking techniques make it a perfect match. Kiko was holding her small bowl in her left hand and a small spoon in her right, eagerly waiting at the dining table, drooling. This scene made Hiroshi recall a saying: "Eat your food, savor your soul. Those who dine are the best." Although it was a very common saying, it expressed humans' most essential needs and the most relaxing moments, which were meal times. Let's eat. With Hiroshi's command, the two of them treated the chicken soup on the table as if it were their enemy, starting the fiercest charge. "Big brother, have a chicken leg?" Kiko puffed up her cheeks, using her oily little hand to tear off a fragrant chicken leg and hand it to Hiroshi. "It smells so good. Eat more, don't worry about me." Hiroshi smiled indulgently, then patted Kiko's head. "I'll need your help later." Kiko blinked her eyes, not understanding. Hiroshi picked up a piece of chicken breast. Even though chicken breast was the most difficult to marinate due to its ingredients, it didn't have a dry or rough taste. On the contrary, it was tender and smooth. Paired with shiitake mushrooms, Hiroshi ate 2 large bowls in a row. Then he suddenly felt his phone vibrate. It was a text from Jimmy. "The people are all gathered now. I'm at my place. Are you coming over?" Hiroshi looked at the message, silent for a moment, then replied, "Okay."